Alright guys, a little warning ahead of time. I'm doing this rant today because I am incredibly pissed off at something that just happened about 10 minutes ago. And I feel like I need to talk about it. So I'm actually going to be holding the microphone today, something that I'm not used to doing. This is going to be a bit of a special rant because something just happened that was absolutely fucking unacceptable, and I have to talk about it. So, fair warning ahead of time. I already know I said fucking probably a couple times, but as usual, warning, the following video will contain, content that is not appropriate for children, so viewer discretion is advised, very much so, because when there's an injustice that is done, I will not fucking sit by and say nothing, because injustices should be pointed out for what they are. Complete and utter fucking bullshit. So, like I've been talking about lately, my life has not been going very well. I've been waiting 3 fucking months to get my wisdom teeth out, and dealing with the fucking insurance company not wanting to fucking provide any coverage for it, even though I'm supposed to be covered under their fucking plan. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a lot of pain right now, as I have been for the past, 2 fucking months of my life now. It's been fantastic. What a great year 2019 has been so far. What a great fucking year. To be fair, though, I went into this year with no expectations whatsoever, because I was bitterly disappointed by 2018, because I went into it with the expectation that it was going to be a lot better than 2017. That didn't happen, so I no longer have any expectations for it. That being said, though, 2019 shaping up to be another garbage year. Another fucking garbage year. And there are 3 main facets to my life: school, my home life, and work. And when work becomes the best of the 3, out of all those 3, when I would rather be at work than at home or at school, I mean, I would obviously rather be at work than at school. That one's pretty obvious. But when I'd rather be at work than at home, you know that something's wrong. Okay, that's just not right. Because most people in their right minds would never want to be at work more than they would want to be at their own house. And the reason, of course, that I don't want to be at my own house right now is because the people I live with are fucking stupid. Straight up fucking stupid. So, my sister's spring break for college, unfortunately, is a bit earlier than mine. So, she's here right now, and that fucking sucks. So, let me give you guys a lowdown as to what actually happened today that pissed me off. So, I originally wasn't supposed to work today. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm keeping this a little bit on the down low. I won't be shouting as much as I want to, because trust me, I am completely filled with rage right now. But I have to keep this a little bit on the down low, because ever since we gutted our basement when it flooded in 2017, we gutted the whole thing, and now it's an unfinished basement. There's not as much insulation, and sound carries better from the basement level to the first level and the second level, apparently. So my mom is actually sitting upstairs watching TV right now, so I can't talk too much. But long story short, she was kind of the one who pissed me off. So, like I said, I will not fucking sit by and just let injustices be done to people like me, or to anyone for that matter, because injustices should, if they are done, they should be pointed out for the bullshit that they are. So, I know I said that I wasn't going to do any, rant battles or recording sessions until I get my wisdom teeth out, unless there's a Splatfest. So, the fact that I'm actually sitting here taking the time to do this for you guys while my teeth are in extreme amounts of pain should really tell you exactly how fucking pissed off I am. But I just want to give you guys the reason as to why I'm not going to be, shouting as much as I want to, because trust me, I want to shout at the fucking top of my lungs right now, but between my mom being right upstairs and my teeth fucking killing me, I unfortunately cannot accurately express the amount of rage I feel right now. So, Anyway, let me give you guys a lowdown as to what actually happened that pissed me off. So, I originally wasn't supposed to go into work today, but I guess one of the kids at work called in or whatever. So the boss texted me. He's like, hey, can you come in and cover the shift? I'm like, yeah, sure, what the hell? I got nothing better to do. You know, I have no fucking life. So, I went into work. It was a pretty decent shift. Nothing incredibly stupid happened, which is always good. So, I was kind of in a good mood. I love my coworkers. They almost always put me in a good fucking mood. Some of the strangest people you'll ever meet, but they're really good at heart. That's why I love them so much. And that's part of the reason why, I'd rather actually be at work than at home, which, again, that's just not right. But that's the truth of my life. Yep, that's my fucking life. All right, so, I went into work, did the work thing, and then I left. And so I came home, so it was a little bit later, and I wanted to record some Guitar Hero for you guys today. So I've been working on Guitar Hero 6, and it's been fucking amazing so far. So, I come home after work, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to record just my Guitar Hero videos for you guys, because I know I said I wasn't going to do any fucking recording sessions, really, other than, Guitar Hero, like my 8 songs a week for Guitar Hero, because I can handle that. My tooth pain isn't, that fucking bad to the point where it incapacitates me. So that's what I was going to do, my original plan, until I get my wisdom teeth out. I'm just going to do the 8 Guitar Hero songs every week, and a Splatfest if it appears. And so I was down here just 20 minutes ago, and so I set everything up, with my recording setup, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to record some Guitar Hero. It's going to be fun. Keep in mind, it's about, when I started, it was about 9:30 at night. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because it was, really close to the microphone, so I hope it sounded very loud. Anyway, so I started, recording Guitar Hero. I was doing a song, and, having a good time. It was fucking awesome. And then my mom decides to come down, downstairs. And I'm in the middle of playing this song. I'm in the middle of fucking recording a video for you guys. And, I'm like in the middle of playing a Guitar Hero song. Now, one of my absolute pet peeves is when someone interrupts me in the middle of a fucking Guitar Hero song. If you do that to me, you are fucking dead to me. And usually when I play Guitar Hero, I blast the music pretty loud. But I actually toned it down a little bit, because I figured, okay, my sister's here, she's sleeping, because she goes to bed at like fucking 8 o'clock, which is, I'm sorry, but fucking pathetic. You're only a real man if you stay up at least to midnight. Just saying. If you stay up till at least midnight, then congratulations, you're a real man, but apparently my sister's not a real man. She's just a weak little human. Alright, so my mom comes down in the middle of me playing a Guitar Hero song and recording a video. And she starts, like, waving her arms at me and stuff, and I'm like, I tried to, like, gesture to her, because I'm trying to hit the notes on the song and whatnot. I was trying to gesture to her, like, dude, I'm fucking playing a song in Guitar Hero, and I'm fucking recording. Don't fucking interrupt me. So finally, after like a few seconds, got to the point where I had to pause the game, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing down here? Like, I'm trying to fucking record. And she's like, your music is too loud, you have to turn it down. One thing you should never fucking say to me is tell me to turn down rock and roll. When I'm listening to rock and roll music, there are only 3 appropriate volumes: loud, louder, and maximum. Or beyond maximum. So I lied, there's actually 4. You do not ever fucking tell me, ever, you do not fucking tell me to turn down rock and roll. If you fucking tell me to turn down my rock and roll, I will fucking kill you in your sleep, chop your head off, fucking bury it in the forest near my house, and then fucking cut off your limbs, dissolve them with acid in the bathtub, and then dump your torso in a lake. Because you do not ever tell me to fucking turn down my rock and roll. Rock and roll is a music form that is really fucking special to me. It speaks to my soul. And for you to tell me to turn it down is like you telling me to stop existing. Because it's a part of who I am. And how fucking dare you try to silence me. Because I will never fucking be silenced. I will be here until the day that I stop drawing breath. And I will never fucking shut up. And I will never turn it down for anyone. Do you fucking hear me? Do you fucking hear me? Listen well, folks. I will never fucking be silenced. I will never turn down my fucking music for anybody. And I will never be oppressed by the likes of someone as weak and pathetic as my own family. Because let me tell you something. They don't even come close to being as mentally strong as me. Damn near no one in the world is as mentally strong as me. So, that is the reason why I was so fucking pissed off today, is because I was just sitting here trying to fucking record some fucking Guitar Hero for you guys tonight. And now I can't fucking do that tonight because my mom decided to be a fucking cunt. And that's not a word I often use anymore. I'll admit, back in the day, I used to use a lot worse insults. But I'm sorry. Anyone who fucking does that is a cunt. And I'm sorry, but I have no use for people like that. I have no fucking use for people like that. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I just want to say a little disclaimer here. I'm not going to actually chop up my mom's limbs and, kill her and whatnot, obviously. The main reason being is that I'd be the first person, they'd suspect. That'd be fucking stupid of me to do that. Trust me, if I could get away with it, I would consider doing it. Just to get 5 fucking minutes of peace and quiet and be able to do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, and however the fuck I want. But this was a great reminder of why I put myself through the torture of school. Because one day, I want to buy my freedom. I don't want to live in someone else's house under their fucking rules. I want to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. If I want to fucking play Guitar Hero at fucking, 9:30 at night, fucking blast it as loud as I want to, I want to be able to do that. I don't want to live in a house where people stifle my creative freedom and my freedom in general, because I'm trying to fucking make videos for you guys, and they're not allowing me to perform my art. This is my art, making videos for you guys, and I will not ever put up with being silenced. I will not ever sit idly by while someone tries to tell me no. So, it was a good reminder of why I put myself through the torture that is our school system. Because I need to make something of myself, if nothing else, not even because I necessarily care about making something of myself, but because of the fact that I need to get the fuck out of here. I need to get the fuck out of here because I want to live in a place where I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, where I have the freedom to be myself, and where I will not ever be silenced I will not ever stop fighting for what I believe in. And I believe in the right to be able to be myself and do something that I love so much. Because my life has been so fucking garbage lately. It has. And I'm not saying that just to be a bitch or anything. I'm saying that because it's a fact. And I wanted to do something that just brought me a little bit of happiness. You know, all I asked for is that after work, you know, after I got done working, I could do something that brought me just a little bit of pleasure. Just a little fucking bit. And I can't even get that much. Nope. Can't even get that much. After a fucking day of work, I come home, I just want to make some Guitar Hero videos for you guys, and I can't even get that much. So, I know I said I wasn't going to shout at all, and I've been trying to contain myself, because my teeth are probably going to hurt a lot tomorrow, so I've been shouting a couple times. That last one actually sent a shockwave of pain through my entire head. God, I fucking hate wisdom teeth. Humans are so poorly designed. But, yeah, I can't fucking stand this anymore. I can't fucking stand this. I need to get out of this goddamn house. And I need to fucking make something of myself. Even if I get just an apartment, I'd be like, hey, I'll fucking take it at this point. Because I feel like there's just 4 walls closing in on me and getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm a fucking falcon, okay? I like to spread my wings and fly through the sky like a fucking badass, alright? And I can't do that if I have 4 walls constantly closing in on me. And I just want to be free. Free to live my life how I want. Free to do as I please. And to those who would stand against me, I have 2 words for you. Fuck you! And that's all I have to say. That is all I have to fucking say. Because to anyone who would dare to fucking do this to me, who would dare to stop me from doing the one thing that I have in my life that brings me just a little bit of pleasure. Actually, I'm not going to lie, it brings me a lot of pleasure to make these videos for you guys. It's the only thing I have in my life anymore that's any good. And to those who would deny me just this little bit of peace and tranquility in my life, of making YouTube videos for you guys, you should go fucking kill yourselves. To anyone who would dare to just deny me this little piece of heaven that I have in my life, this little thing called multi-step, to anyone who would fucking deny me that right, you are the worst kind of scumbag in the entire fucking world, and you deserve to die. You truly do. Because nothing in the world is worse than taking away someone's freedom to do what they love. And I'm sorry, but that kind of fucking shit just pisses me off. Because here I am, you know, just fucking minding my own business, fucking trying to, you know, make some Guitar Hero videos and shit. And my mom just walks down and is like, no, you're being too loud. Dude, fuck you. You think I fucking give a shit? Then you obviously don't fucking know me at all. She obviously don't fucking know me at all. It's a fucking sad world we live in, my friends. A sad fucking world. Either way, I'm sorry. I just needed to do this. I'm sorry. That fucking shit just pissed me off. Like, really, who the fuck do you think you are interrupting me in the middle of recording a video? Like, in the fucking middle. If you had come down after the song was over, fine. I could have respected that. If you had waited for me to at least finish that song that I was on, fine. And it was like the first song that I was doing, too. You know, if you had at least waited, then I wouldn't have been as pissed. But really, don't fucking interrupt me again in the middle of a song. Just a little message to my mother. Don't you dare fucking do that again. Because if you try that again, I won't fucking stop. I will not ever fucking stop. Not for you and not for anyone else. Because if I want to rock, I will rock. And there's not a goddamn thing in this world that'll stop me from doing what I love and rocking for you guys, my viewers. If I actually have any viewers, I don't fucking know. Oh, boy. Yeah, so I'm sorry to vent to you guys about that, but I'm sorry. When shit pisses me off, I'm not going to sit by and take it anymore. You know, the old me would have done that, but I've been pissed off one too many times in my life to the point where I just don't fucking give a shit. I'm going to call out people's bullshit from now on because, you know what? It's what they deserve. All right. Well, guys, I know this was probably a very lengthy one because I was talking a shit ton. And now my mouth is killing me a lot more because I know I said I wouldn't shout, but I couldn't contain myself this couple times. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening and hearing me out and whatnot. That fucking shit just pissed me off. So I'm probably just going to do those Guitar Hero videos tomorrow or something. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a good one. Hope you guys are doing a lot better than I am because I'm not doing very good in my life right now. So I hope you guys are doing better than I am. I genuinely do. I wish you guys nothing but the most, peace and tranquility in your lives. Seriously, I really hope you guys are doing better than I am. Lesser men would have killed themselves by now, but I'm not a lesser man. I'm better than that. Alright. Anyway, guys, I really genuinely hope you guys have a good one. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.